was saying,
so
I'm so white that even other white people are like, God, that guy's so white. Like, I don't even want him to be part of the white race. Sorry, I have a lot of Irish.
That'll be our opening joke.
What? That I am white?
Yeah, you're
three white guys.
I'm so white, I don't want to
be white.
Do it again.
I am so white that even white people don't want me to be white. That's how white I am.
Like you're too white.
I'm too white.
That was
like both skin and nerdness. Thank you. I am the whitest man alive.
Hey.
I'm thinking of it.
Welcome back. We're here to talk again about VHS.
That Corey's have figured out our theme song. We expect nothing less than some small duet every episode from now on, please. Okay, guys?
We're going to break into songs so much now that we know we can do it. The duets.
That should be like an opening thing. Maybe we can just mess with that somehow. That was kind of funny. I wonder how that sounds over the beatbox. It's interesting. We'll play with it.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get serious, folks.
Yeah, we're back, episode 4.
VHS
episode 4, I believe it was episode 4.
We almost like doing this, so you might see us once a week. Ooh, I think, right? Boy. Is that what's going on?
A few people are watching it, so might as well.
Yeah, we're getting some comments.
Keep going,
People are interested.
Yeah. People want to know what's good.
Hey, Eric Peck wants to come do.
Yeah, let's get Eric over here.
Yeah,
Eric Peck.
Eric is a huge movie dude, man. He knows
cheesy movies too. Yeah,
I remember back in the day, he was always telling me about Ed Wood. He's always talking about Ed Wood back in the day.
His classic.
And he's a big he loves horror films too. I remember him.
He does because he's got a Letterboxd, I think, is a website where you can go and rate movies.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I went through his whole list one day and read a bunch of his write-ups. They're pretty funny. And he's seen a lot of cheesy like
he loves that stuff.
He loves budget stuff. Yeah,
that's cool.
So we got to get him over.
That's what it's all about.
Eric Peck, get your ass up over here.
Anytime, man. Just let us know, dude.
I guess if Eric's somewhere, then that means you literally have gone to Franklin High to talk with us.
I think so.
We've all three of us went to Franklin High.
Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're inviting any guests over yet. That
might be
didn't graduate. They didn't graduate.
We can pull onto this segment. Actually,
we gotta get Todd Borchers over here. What's he doing? Todd Borchers. Get your ass over here.
Whoever. Y'all want to come talk movies and collectibles? Let's go. Everybody.
Hey, buddy. Yeah.
You're more than welcome.
All right. So, what's new, folks?
Yeah. So, Corey, how was your week, man? What did you do this week?
Oh, just posting stuff, just doing the regular eBay thing. Posting movies, selling movies.
Your movies been selling pretty good?
Yeah, I'm still knocking them out a couple a day at least, yeah, if not more.
Have your horror films been selling pretty good?
Horror films been
leading
selling
up to
pretty
Halloween?
good. Sold just probably 4 or 5 here just in the last week again since you last spoke with us. I've sold several more horror movies. I got Silence of the Lambs, From Dusk Till Dawn. It's just popular titles.
Sure.
But people are just gobbling them up, trying to get them in before the big day's coming.
Yeah,
it'll probably start slowing down now, or maybe not. Maybe people will keep buying them just all the way up until Halloween, just because they keep seeing it on TV or they keep seeing.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. They're watching. Oh, I want to go.
I know some people jumped on it a couple weeks ago, probably because with the idea of we'll get these in time for Halloween.
Yeah, for sure.
Halloween weekend.
No doubt.
So that's why I had a couple big sales a couple weeks ago where I sold like 40 or 30 something videos, over the last few weeks, but it's kind of slowed down a little bit. But anyway, yeah, sorry, Jim.
Because we're getting close.
Right.
I was going to say that I feel the same way selling.
Yeah.
Like I want to get this stuff up before.
Right. Anything horror related, right? Yeah. Before anybody that knows, they've still got another week to.
Yeah, because as we're recording this, there's a week. A week from today. Actually, yeah.
You basically have to buy today to get it.
Right. Yeah. Today or tomorrow, and you're pretty much
by the 30th Saturday.
Sure. That's your best bet.
Based on what my zip code says for things, like
sure.
Okay. But yeah. Anyway, I feel you. But you know what, man? They'll keep up. Maybe not escalated like it has been.
It's all good. I've done
because it is what it is. It's horror. Yeah. It's popular.
I've done plenty of horror collecting for myself. I've ordered probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 horror movies in the last week or so on VHS. That obviously I'm not worried about what time they get.
I mean, you want them anyways.
I just want them regardless. I'll watch them any time of the year. But it just seems like because it's that time of the year.
Absolutely.
all these VHS
So
hard
you
tapes.
got
are
the
just
fever too.
Oh yeah, because I'm not the only one that are dumping all
Right.
these hard tapes onto their eBay pages. There's a lot of other sellers. Yeah, there's
we
a lot.
want to buy this stuff and watch it right now.
Exactly.
Basically.
So there's a ton of sellers just like me that are going, wait, I got to get these tapes up. And so, because I've got, I'm like you guys, I've got 24 saved searches for different movies that I want.
Yeah.
And it's just in the last week, all of a sudden, I'm going, I can't afford all of these. Wait, where were all these 2 months ago?
Much.
Like, I've been, some of these saved searches I've had for months. And all of a sudden, here in the last few weeks, I think everybody's realizing not only is it that time of the year for horror movies, but people, like we've talked about in previous episodes, people are going, wait a minute, I can get more than $2 or $3 for this tape? I can get $10, $15, $20 for this tape? Hell yeah, I'll throw it up on eBay. Why not? Because I'm buying some tapes from people that have almost no seller's history, where they've 13 ratings or something, on the tape. And I know exactly what it is. I'll look at their thing and I go, oh, they've got a dozen or so tapes that they had in their collection, and they're, for whatever reason, they're throwing out, trying to make some money on them.
People are liking this now. Let's try to sell it.
So
the word's getting around.
I'm more than happy.
Really
Anybody wants to throw their collections up on eBay, if you got good deals on it, and if it's something obscure, I'll jump on that thing quick.
Heck yeah. So there's a lot of cool stuff out there. There's too much, honestly.
There is, yeah.
There really is. Like, I struggle with that. And I bought a lot lately in the last couple months, and now I feel myself slowing down a little bit.
Right.
Because I've already gotten a lot. And stuff's coming out. And you can be a little...
Yeah, it's coming out, and Jim and I were talking about this, I think,
picky.
yesterday.
With this getting more popular.
Yeah.
It's...
Just, yeah.
I mean, I'm personally slowing down for the simple fact of, not that I don't want to keep on buying, but that I'm noticing, these prices are coming down.
Yeah.
Because 2 months ago these prices got really high, and now they're starting to come down. So I'm this tape I wanted a month ago, which was 100, now it's 75. Mm-hmm. Oh, now it's 50. Okay, I'm gonna keep on holding off a second.
Yeah, I don't jump on some of my saved searches. I don't jump on them immediately now like I was at one time, when a movie would come up and I'd go, I gotta get it. I don't care what they're offering, or what they're selling it for. Because now I'm thinking, in 2 weeks or a month, there may be another copy or 2 more copies of whatever that movie is. So it's like, for sure, for some of these movies, I'm just kind of letting them ride right now and going, all right, keep my eye out there. But yeah, I'm not going to just snatch it up because I go, it's on, and somebody put it on eBay. Because it seems like a lot of stuff is just starting to come out.
Yeah, and I started noticing that because I started getting significant offers, from the sellers. I got one yesterday. It was $175 movie. And I got offered for $75. It was $100 off.
They were just taking anything they can get.
What was it?
It was The Natural.
Yeah, they were just...
Dude, I got that too.
They were dying.
I might have.
They were dying. They're just dying to get anything for it at this point.
Yeah,
because
it's a great...
They probably put it up 2 months ago when all the VHS craze started blowing up.
Now it's kind of people are kind of...
nobody's going to buy $175.
Right, exactly.
Well, that might have been a good deal a month ago when there was only 1 or 2, and now if there's 4, that messes with everything. That,
of course, yeah.
And that's low, because there's stuff out there that was $100 a month or 2 ago.
Well, me and Corey,
and now you're seeing them for $40 and stuff that.
Yeah. Me and Corey
because people are getting the hint.
Blackmail.
We
have the only 2 copies on eBay of Blackmail. Wow. And what does this guy do? He undercuts me by $10.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't sell it. No, I didn't sell it.
No.
Well, I knew I was going to sell it, so that's why I did it, because I was I wasn't even going to list it to you soldiers, but you had yours at 40, then you put it at 35. I was like, I'm going to put it at 25.
Nobody's going to look at it at 35.
Because I figured if I put it at 25, I sell mine for 25, then you'd be like, you 25, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I figured 25 in a second.
I didn't think it was a problem.
That's why I have offers set. But I just think it's funny that this movie is literally so rare.
There's 2 of them.
That there are literally only 2 copies.
And we just so happen to have both of them. Yes,
but have it.
But who cares?
But no one's looking at them. Nobody's looking for it. So
I tell you what, if they knew, it stars Bokeem Woodbine on it.
Yeah.
And like I told you guys the other day, I know you haven't watched it.
I still haven't watched
but
it.
If they knew,
you watched the first 15 minutes.
If they knew the woman who's in it, and she is beautiful.
What about the
beautiful?
What about the ladies and/or fellas that want to see Bokeem Woodbine's chiseled, sculpted body?
Well, you might have to watch something else, because I don't think it happens in this one. I don't know. I only watched 15 minutes.
Oh, all right. He may take his shirt off later in the movie. You don't know.
He might. I don't know. But all I'm saying is,
are we really spotlighting this movie?
It's Blackmail. There's only 2 of them on eBay, and we have it. It was just a huge coincidence. He found one in a lot, and I found mine
at a thrift store or
at a
collectible store.
Yeah, a collectible store. and I just happened to grab it. I didn't even know he even had it up. I actually, when I was at the Great Escape, I looked it up and I saw his copy. I didn't even know it was his. I just saw $40. I was like, cool, I'm buying this. It was the only one.
It's instinct to undercut the price.
Because I just set my own price. I had no idea when I listed mine.
That's funny.
I had no idea what to list it for, so I just went. I don't know.
There's no comps.
No history at all of this movie on eBay at all ever. So if somebody wants to watch Blackmail with Bokeem Woodbine and some hot chick,
Male, thank you.
We don't know her name, but anyway, she's hot.
Oh, she's beautiful and she's naked and oh my gosh.
So there you go. Check it out. Corey Retros or Murfreesboro Media's.
Boom.
Lowball both of them. Don't take it. We will.
Probably, yeah, because I have 10 cents into that too.
Sometimes y'all
I have
try
99 cents, so
sometimes y'all try offering something crazy.
Offer me too.
Offer something crazy here and there.
It's very,
you never know.
100%.
Yeah, all right, yeah,
never know.
Anyway, we went a blackmailed side tangent there. Sorry.
Great.
I mean, y'all, honestly,
I love it.
I kind of want to watch it now, so I'll be borrowing that.
Yes,
yeah, sure.
Soon, because it's going to sell.
Have at it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, better get on it now.
So man, all right. You got some. You had a few meal days this week. Where you had like 4 or 5 in a
show and tell
one day, right?
I get something almost every day.
It's amazing. It's fun.
So fun about this is
I get a tape or two.
It's affordable.
At least the stuff I'm buying.
That's an affordable hobby. Am I wrong?
It is. Yeah, no, definitely.
At the moment,
no, I don't spend a ton.
That's pretty fun, man.
So we need like some, like show and tell music, to come in. You need to edit some of that in, like.
I'll work on that.
I don't think
that's where some of y'all do. Yeah, actually.
All right. So yeah, let's see. Let's see what we've gotten in the old mailbag this week.
All right, Corey Smith.
All right, what we got? Let me get a little closer.
He's excited.
He is.
We got the Angel Trilogy. And now, if you aren't familiar with the Angel Trilogy, you are missing out on some great 80s sleaze. And I'm not talking 80s cheese, which it's got plenty of that, but I'm talking 80s sleaze.
With an sleeves.
Oh my god. And these are the Star Makers. We've talked about Star Maker tapes before. I love the boxes. I love the artwork. Tapes themselves, yeah, they're a little bit lacking as far as quality wise. They're all recorded in EP mode, but
super interesting.
But you take what you can get. Yeah, exactly. And they've got some weird stuff. But anyway, the Angel Trilogy. If you're not familiar with this beauty here, this is Angel 1, the original, or Angel.
What's the premise of these?
Well, this is a little risque these days, but
you can't show them and not see.
Let's read the quick synopsis that they've included here for Angel. Actually, let's read the taglines first. We don't want to skip the taglines. Her two worlds are about to collide. It's her choice, her chance, her life. High school honor student by day, Hollywood hooker by night.
What?
During the day, 15-year-old Molly Stewart is an honor student.
15-year-old?
At an expensive Los Angeles private school.
Is this the girl who goes like in the back of the school behind the bleachers? Is this the girl that goes behind the bleachers
and smokes cigarettes
and
with
like
boys?
with the teachers?
Oh no! This is all done. There's only a few school scenes. Most of it takes place on the streets. During the day,
I don't feel good about talking about none of this.
Hey, it's a movie, dude. It's okay.
I don't think it is.
We didn't make it.
I know.
We're just talking about it.
I don't think we can talk about it.
I think we can.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
It's fine.
It's fine. It's a cult classic.
You know what? Corey Smith's talking about it. We're not talking about it, Jim. It's fine.
Exactly. Yeah, you guys have already
Corey Smith.
Jim's like, I don't want any part of this. It's a cult classic.
You heard that.
You
She's
get this
not really 15.
No. The actress is like 23 or something in the movie. During the day, 15-year-old Molly Stewart is an honor student in an expensive Los Angeles private school. At night, she becomes Angel, a streetwise prostitute who makes a living amid the slime and sleaze of Hollywood Boulevard residents, resulting in electrifying action and suspense. There's a serial killer on the streets.
Ooh, okay.
Woo-wee! And so Angel and her misfit band of other hookers and pimps and like schizophrenic drug addicts, it's up to them to find this serial killer. And then you got part 2, Avenging Angel.
Is it the same actress?
Betsy Russell, yeah.
In all 3.
Betsy Russell.
Oh, is it Betsy? This is starring Cliff Gorman, Susan Tyrrell.
She doesn't look close.
Maybe
to
they
15.
did change the. Oh no, yeah, that's Susan Tyrell. Oh no, because this the whole point of part 2 is Susan Tyrell, the original Angel, only shows up briefly.
Okay.
It's a different story, a different actress.
Because they realized she was 15.
Corey, are these personal collection?
This is personal collection. This came in. The trilogy just came in the day in the mail, and so and then just to finish out, you had Angel 3, the final chapter. Angel spent years making men happy. Now it's time to make them pay. By part 3, she's actually become a Vice Squad police detective, and she's out cleaning up the streets.
I mean, that makes sense.
So yeah,
it does.
she kind of transitioned originally from a young high school prostitute, which is not really
To a superstar cop.
to a superstar vice cop on the streets of LA, cleaning up the streets. Anyway, but yeah, so no way in the hell this movie's getting made these days. but hey, back then that was
Maybe just for a different audience.
that was the jam back in the day. It was 80s exploitation, man. There was really almost no rules back then. Anybody make a movie about anything.
I know.
It didn't really.
80s
All right,
movies are wild.
let's go to something a little bit more lighthearted. We have Sherman Hemsley and Louis Avalos.
Sherman Hemsley.
I kind of
in
remember that.
Ghost Fever.
I
Now, I
kinda
want you to see
remember
the artwork on Ghost Fever. Look at that.
That's
how much of a
great
ripoff of
looking
Ghost?
tape, man.
How much of ripoff of Ghostbusters is that right there? With that Slimer looking ghost creature. But anyway, yeah, this is very lighthearted. This is very much on the
Blasphemy.
the sort of like cheesy family kind of dorky comedy. It's only rated PG, so it's not going to erase any hairs on here. What happens when 2 cops, 3 ghosts, and several luscious beauties battle for possession of a house? Just about anything. A contagious comedy for.
Yeah,
so basically,
like
Sherman Hemsley and this
like
other
an old
dude.
school Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, they go investigate. There are a couple of like paranormal investigators, Sherman Hemsley and this other fellow that I'm supposed to know, I guess, but and they go investigate this mansion or whatever, and gotta bust some ghosts.
What year is that, man? That's an old looking tape.
87.
Okay.
86 is the movie. This is 87 print. 86 is the movie. 87 print on the tape. Yeah. Charter. Yeah, the Charter tapes. Charter Entertainment. They were a short run VHS label
Pretty
there.
nice, man.
And that's pretty
I love
clean.
the art.
Yeah,
dude.
pretty clean.
That art is for real.
Yeah, the art is fucking great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so cheesy, but I love it. Yeah.
I do remember.
I don't remember that.
Man, this is really
It's
nice.
dorky.
Tape, too.
It's fun though. I mean, it's dorky.
This is very nice.
And then for the last of my
Super old
show
school.
and tell,
Okay.
we got a couple of Twilight Zone.
Oh, nice.
I guess you could call them like, I don't know, episode boxes. I guess there's 4 episodes each on each tape. They made a whole run of these. I'm gonna try to. I actually ordered 2 more on the way.
Oh, how many are there?
In this of the actual tapes, 25 I think they did.
Wow,
Maybe
you gonna try to get all 25?
No,
Is that what you're saying?
probably
Oh,
not.
okay.
No. I've got like 2 more or 3 more on the way right now. Just for ones of my favorite episodes.
Oh, gotcha.
But these are great. I mean, they're not super uncommon. They're not hard to come by.
Yeah.
They're
Actually,
they
came
range.
across a couple seals.
Yeah, they range in the $8 to $15 range, just depending on like the quality and stuff. But I love the packaging that they did for these. So you got
those are
so you got
nice.
this. You got it's like bookshelf style. If you wanted to put it on a bookshelf, looks pretty nice. Got the titles and all this. But the best thing is, it's got this little. It's got the fold out flap.
That is very, very
With a write up about the. Not only does it give you a synopsis about the episode, but it breaks down like how it was made, who wrote the story, who came up with the idea. Like gives you all a bunch of like production details and like back. Like kind of backstory on the episodes, and so again, not super not uncommon. Nice hard shell plastic case.
Very nice. I dig it. I like it.
But for somebody like me that loves the original Twilight Zone, I mean, I absolutely love them. I've seen every episode dozens of times probably, and with them being so cheap,
Not bad.
it's not easy to
Easy pick up. Right?
easy pick
Nice.
up. Yeah. So that was like my
Great, man.
kind of for the spooky side to go with the trashy side.
Oh,
keep it
yeah.
Very nice, man.
Yeah. So that's the pickups this week. This
Very
past week, those are
nice.
just a few of the. Had a few more. But, whoa!
So
But
it's like a nice preview of what Corey Smith collects right there, baby.
that's just random stuff. I like cheesy '80s horror comedies. I like the cheesy '80s sleazy comedies, like Twilight Zone and
With the
everything.
15-year-olds.
15-year-old hooker / vigilante.
It's all
Slash
pretty obscure in a way.
vigilante.
Yeah, exactly. So, for you, anybody out there that's not familiar with the Angel Trilogy, give it a shot.
Now
You
know.
will be disappointed.
Kind of sold me. You kind of sold me on it. Probably gonna have to leave.
All right, we got more show and tell.
Let me go.
Who's
Yeah, you can go,
next
man.
on
Okay.
the show?
You can go. We all got a bunch of stuff this week. I
Okay.
guess.
Cool.
There's a lot been going on. Things are good for everybody.
All
Right?
right, we're gonna put down.
Yeah,
You selling stuff or you?
Man, I haven't been selling much,
Yeah.
man. It's a few things a week. It's not that much. It's not much at all, honestly, man.
Corey has a bunch of other jobs. He doesn't have to sell.
I sold a Mary J. Blige tape the other day.
Did you?
What's the 411? So that
Okay.
yeah, last night actually.
Hey man, it's something, dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
Vintage,
good.
Russia.
Yeah, exactly. Most of my stuff. I mean, not
Was
actually
it
all my
sealed? Was it
stuff.
sealed?
No,
No.
not sealed.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Interesting though.
No. Yeah, I picked up for 99 cents. I picked up a bunch of hip hop tapes.
Yeah.
I got that Bismarcky.
Oh yeah, that's single.
Yeah, that single the other day.
Pretty cool.
I got it at the same time. I got probably 4 or 5 hip hop tapes at that same night.
You've been you still picking up for your PC, right?
Oh yeah, mainly
Like all
on
the
PC.
time,
I went last night and got everything I got is from my PC.
Yeah.
I mean, not last night, but yesterday afternoon. It was all
That
from
post
my
you made
PC.
with like that had a couple rentals in it. And
Yeah, it
stuff.
wasn't even a post. I sent that to you guys. I didn't even.
Oh, you didn't post it? Oh,
No,
okay.
that was just
Corey got
you
a nice
guys.
little stack, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good stack, dude.
It's a great set. I got American Werewolf in London.
Yeah,
I know, I like-
VHS,
one of my favorite
man.
movies ever.
I picked up good stuff, man.
I can only ask. I can only say, hey, I want that movie so many times. So I didn't say, hey, Corey, I want that movie.
Bring me that movie. Bring me that movie.
I'll find it.
Well-
I'll find it.
Maybe you got something.
Right?
else.
There's a
maybe
limit.
maybe you got something else, buddy. Maybe you got something else.
No, I've been thinking about that lately. Though. I want to watch it. I don't. Maybe I don't need it. I want to watch it though. That's like on my kind of. It's on my Halloween list. I just.
It's
haven't-
not only.
Werewolf.
I mean,
Yeah.
of course, it's a
Werewolf.
classic, but it's just so.
There's a
good.
beautiful,
It's a great film.
nice looking
Yeah,
tape.
yeah. There's some nice. I've looked at it before. There's some nice tapes on.
I'll have that someday. I'm not that worried about it.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not hard to come by.
Yeah, no.
But it is.
No.
I've got it on DVD.
I'm always-
I once at one
I
time
want everything.
had it on
I'm not gonna
VHS.
I kind of want everything a little bit. All this good
Jim
stuff.
wants everything.
If it's cheap, I want it all.
I want it
If
all.
It's gonna be. Man, y'all. I don't know. Y'all need to dig because you have no idea. Like we are finding stuff like
Yeah.
dirt cheap.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nothing.
still, even if you can't flip it or anything, and you just enjoy it and want to build some movies, maybe you don't want to buy the Blu-ray or the DVD. If you're okay with a VHS, man, you can find movies for practically free,
Oh, my
50
gosh.
cents, and build a collection and go back and watch stuff.
Oh yeah, a couple of the movies I have on
you
the
haven't
way.
seen in a while. I'm having an amazing time doing that. I'm not gonna lie.
No, totally. That's what we're
Revisiting
doing.
things
It's
and-
awesome. It's fun.
There's. It's not that like games are that dried up or anything, but
They're not.
when you start looking at movies out in the wild, they can be more plentiful in a way than
Well, because
other things. Because maybe it's a new treaded on collectible to an extent, to where they haven't been pounced on for years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By every single freaking person trying to make money.
they're becoming pounced on.
They are.
I mean, when I was searching last night or yesterday afternoon, a guy came in and he was like, I always just have a stack. I go down the aisle and I just like make stacks as I go because I can't, I find so many tapes usually.
Yeah.
I just like stack them up and he's like, hey, are these yours? And so we talked for like 5-10 minutes, whatever, about VHS tapes and how crazy it is. And we're about the same age, whatever. He was like, we're both basically just saying how stupid it is, how like crazy it's gotten because like
And quick.
game, like NES games of that stuff's like 30 plus years old,
Sure.
and this stuff is like 20 years old. Some of it's 30 years old, but
Right. For the most
a
part.
lot of it
it's
is
20,
only
25
20,
years old.
25 years old. So it's kind of it hasn't really had time to,
People still remember.
it's nostalgia for us. It's basically our age people going, I have money now. I love it when I was a kid. I'm just buying everything I had when I was younger, when I was in high school. What did I watch when I was in high school? I'm going to buy all of these VHS tapes, whatever. It's just basically that because we went from like, from video games and blah, 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 buying all that stuff. And like, vinyl before that. Everybody's buying vinyl now.
Right.
Vinyl is like 40, 50 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're collecting that. Now that's back. Actually, I read something a few weeks ago. Vinyl actually surpassed CDs for the first time in like 30 years.
I can
in
see
sales.
There's not many of us CD collectors still
No,
out
there's
there.
really not.
That's
I mean,
why
I think there's Corey. I think that's it. I've kept all mine. I have all mine.
That's why
but
I
I
have
don't consider myself a collector
I
of
have like
CDs.
I have like 3,500 CDs.
My wife and I both 3,500.
3,500 CDs, somewhere around there. Yeah.
That is a lot. My
But
wife
they're
and
so
I.
cheap. I can get them for like $2.
Well, I mean,
I
he keeps on going.
know.
And so I just buy anything that I feel like, I like one song on there. I don't care. I'll just buy the
Yeah,
whole
that's
album.
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I kept all mine. My wife kept all hers. We have some, I mean, I'm a big rap dude, hip hop dude, just like Jim. So I have all of my golden era hip hop CDs, which aren't worth as much as the tapes.
Tapes are definitely worth
The
more.
tapes, the cassette tapes.
CDs though are worth money.
I'd
too.
imagine those would be next.
CDs
It's kind of like
be worth money too. Depends on what it is.
eventually. But my wife is from England, so she was a big like I don't know what you call it, 90s English pop.
She likes
has.
the Britpop. Hey,
Britpop,
Corey, I
Britpop.
like this Britpop
So she has
collection.
all that stuff, which
Corey's
eventually all that stuff is gonna be, in my opinion, that stuff's gonna be worth a lot too.
I'm sure because like that stuff, a lot of those bands, I'm sure, are totally unheard of here. In the
Yeah,
US.
100%, 100%. Yeah, so she has all that stuff. I mean, we don't have 3,500, but we probably together we probably have a few hundred together, a few hundred. But
You want to get radio?
I mean, all physical,
there was
all
probably a
physical
time
media is.
I probably would have because
collectible.
when you were telling me a couple years ago, we were talking on Facebook or something like that. You're like, I save all my CDs, whatever. I was like, you want this? I was like, you want this crap? Because this is.
I literally have every CD I've ever bought, whether I listen to the CD. I mean, like I have Trapped on CD and like staying in bands like that. Like, that I have no interest in ever listening to again.
Early 2000s.
But because I had one time bought the CD,
You just kept
they're
it.
just in the collection. I've just not ever gotten rid of CDs.
Probably 90% of my stuff is rap, and then 10% of it is like helmet and stuff like that.
Right,
Like quicksand. Exactly. Yeah.
Jinx.
Yeah, exactly.
Manic compression.
But you want to talk about like you mentioned before about moving a lot with VHS collections.
it's a lot of
You
work.
want to talk about moving with CD?
Yeah.
I could imagine having 3,500
A lot of boxes,
and trying
yeah.
to move it around. Like 10 CDs.
Well,
weighs-
luckily the last time I moved, it was probably only a third of that.
But you've been in your house for like 10 years.
Because I've been in my
ago,
house
yeah.
for 15 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
so
you
so
built
most of
it
that
up,
collection
yeah.
is built up since.
So hopefully you'll never have to move it again.
If and when I do move the next time, my tapes, DVDs, CDs, video games, all of that stuff. My whole office basically is like a moving truck all on its own.
So you got thousands of CDs, you have thousands of VHS tapes, you have, I don't know, at least hundreds and hundreds of Blu-rays, DVDs.
Probably 400 or 500 Blu-rays and DVDs at least. Yeah.
Because we were at his house.
Oh,
the
and you
day.
didn't even in the closet. Books, paperbacks, and hardbacks. There's probably another 200 books.
Exactly. So
in
I
the
couldn't imagine
closet.
moving that. So I got this in the other day, and I'd mentioned this before, and I talked to Jim about this before. I love Dog Day Afternoon with Al Pacino.
So good.
I got this for $5. Okay, it was. I can't remember what she was at. The girl was asking for on eBay. I think it was like around $10. And then I said, "Hey, can I see if there's a watermark down here?" She sent me a picture. It didn't have it. And then,
That's cool she did that, though.
it was very cool. It was
not
very
everybody
cool.
will do that.
No, 100%. Very,
She
very
just
cool.
completely ignored your email altogether.
Which I've had that happen.
Oh yeah, I have too.
So there is no watermark in here. But then about an hour later, she sent me an offer for $5, and I was like, you know what? I will take that chance. Let's see what it looks like.
So what do you think?
So I
Looks like a resale to me.
think it looks like a resale.
And
A
does.
resale.
I just think with the
Yes.
I don't know with the way
With
the bubbles.
the-
are too
It's a
thick.
nice reason.
It's like a.
It's too
The
hard.
little, yes,
It's too rigid.
exactly.
The-
100%. I was gonna say it looks like it's too thick.
Yeah, the cellophane's too rigid.
I think so. Oh wait, what do you think, Jim? You worked
But
in Blockbuster.
I don't know though. I mean, I'm not an expert. I don't
There's no water seal.
I don't claim to be an expert, but just by handling tapes and sealed tapes, it doesn't feel like
What you
real
said
CD.
is exactly what I think. Also, I agree 100% with you.
It doesn't come off as a resale.
I mean, it's super
Reseal?
clean if it's a resale.
Yeah,
It's
but
like-
there's no proof that. There's not enough proof that there isn't.
The thing is that
the seal looks
yeah, there's no way
more
to prove it's
legit
not. Yeah.
than your average reseal.
Yeah, some of them are very obvious.
There's no like overheatings
Right.
that for holes in it.
like melting and stuff like that.
Or on the opposite end, they didn't use cheap.
It's really
cellophane that,
clean. It's not
barely
cheap.
holds.
It's a thin plastic that you see on a lot of factory stuff. It's like It happens
with
here and
Warner-
there, and you question it often.
Warner tapes
100%.
though were.
This isn't
I
that
feel like it would have had
bad.
the watermarks for Warner.
Every other one I've looked at
Does have a
has it at the
watermark.
bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's tough, but watermarks.
But they're not on every single one.
No, they
don't
didn't print them
have
on.
Watermarks are known to rub off.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, you've had that with some tapes.
We've
before,
seen
yeah.
it. We see partial.
Where it's just a faint outline of the watermark
Yeah,
or whatever.
and stuff that maybe you doubt, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my.
And a lot of
Oh,
times,
that might be some watermark.
Sure.
But it rubs off because it's on the out.
and a lot of times you can look at the box and like on the inside under the seal, you know, there's like wear or something on the box.
Yeah,
but
you
that
know
really,
it's-
I don't really see that on there, man.
You know,
But-
okay. All right, I get you.
Okay, so what? Okay, so what do you think?
I know Corey wants a sealed one, but he has one. You have one.
You already have a
We're-
sealed.
We'll,
That-
we'll get to that. We'll get
that's-
to that.
Okay, gotcha.
I no doubter. So
Yes,
that
100%.
helps in the
So
decision.
we'll see. I brought this for two reasons. One, so we could
yeah,
look at
to
together,
evaluate.
so we can evaluate together.
That's a tough one, man.
Yep.
That's a really tough one.
But-
that was a great
Definitely
example.
go either
man.
way.
But you
Good
can
job
see
on
right
that.
here,
That's tough, man.
there's no watermark.
It doesn't look like your average reseal.
No, it does not.
A lot of
It's got the three sides right here that are where it's sealed up on this side, top
Yeah.
right here.
So they dropped it in, yeah, and
it's pretty nice, man.
over
I've seen a lot worse. That's a tough one.
yeah, it really could go either way. I mean,
But what you said is exactly what I think.
yeah,
I think it's
The hard edges and stuff.
it's very, very hard. Yes,
It could be just a super great wrap. I mean, that's not impossible to reshrink and not have a flaw. It's not impossible, but it's hard. Like I did it over and fucking over again.
that's what I'm saying. If you have somebody who does it over and over and over,
You
and over,
heat
that's what
these
they do.
things with
Yeah.
a heat gun, and you're trying to form plastics perfectly around this, and it's been done, but it's not. You're lucky if it's 50%, in my opinion, unless you were just
100%.
so fucking
Yep.
good.
Yep.
You know, I was in my 20s and could fucking care less.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Especially when,
that's
you have a stack of 100 to do that day while you're at work or whatever.
I get those hard edges, man, but that's also.
It's
Man.
I just don't deal enough in sealed, so I can't really say.
It just
doesn't feel.
It doesn't have that feel of generic seal.
Well, that's why I went ahead and bought it anyways because I wanted to give it as
Very cool.
as a
But you have to wash it out. It's nothing.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
we don't
Yeah.
know, and you'll take a chance.
And at $5,
But it doesn't matter because he bought it for his PC first of all, right?
Yes.
And this happened, but luckily.
so are you
like
going to
Corey
crack
said,
it or are you
we'll
going to
get
leave it
to that.
sealed?
Yep.
So
Exactly.
whatever.
You gonna
Do you
crack it
have
open?
this open? Do you have a copy of that open?
I don't have a copy of that open.
Well, you can have
That copy right there.
a
Open.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Cut this.
Yeah.
Cut the bottom, and it'll still be in shrink.
I know. Yes. That's
And
very
you can
true.
have that,
Attica.
and you know what?
Attica.
So yeah. So that's why I bought it. That's so cool. We could look at it and kind of go, okay, what do we think?
It's tough.
You know. So yeah, it is tough. All right.
I like it though.
So I found
It's great.
this yesterday. This is sealed. I got this for Jim.
Oh, you're gonna give this to me?
Yes. this
Old
is-
school Superman.
neat.
It is a little bit of a tear at the bottom,
Okay.
but it's a sealed cartoon favorite Superman.
Cartoon.
I think it's pretty cool.
From the,
So it's pretty cool. I know Jim loves his Superman, basically his comic book cartoon. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought he would appreciate that.
If I saw that, I would pick it up in 2 seconds.
Yes,
for sure.
Of course he would. But it's really cool.
Nice.
It's got a little tear at the bottom, but it's still really super cool.
Cool, man. I like it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cartoon.
Well, heck, I'll go ahead. I got another one for Jim right here. I hope he doesn't have this. This is
too
not
bad.
sealed, but I saw this and I was like, this is so dumb.
Obvious lines. Just saying. Obvious.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
I mean, like
You can see
even
the fold. You
even
can see the
something
fold.
without
Yeah.
a watermark.
With this generic
It's-
cartoon, the cartoon favorites, yes, it's got the fold in the back. That's kind of another reasonable way, for the most part, you can look.
Yeah,
If
the
it has that fold
machines
on
that
the
they
back,
use,
yeah.
whatever the way
The
it,
roller or whatever they
right,
do.
the way
Yeah.
it wrapped it, left
I like
like,
I like my
the seam
Superman
in
and
the
Batman.
back.
Man.
Yeah.
I like my
Okay, so I got this. This is for Jim also. This is one of his favorite characters, like, ever. He loves it. He has a ton of these movies. I'm hoping he doesn't have this. I don't think he does, but I saw it and I was like, this is so dumb. It's like Gadzuki dumb.
Dumb's the best.
So we'll just see what he thinks about this. So I hope he doesn't have this.
Godzilla's Revenge.
All right, good. I'm glad this wasn't sealed.
Do you have this?
No, but I want
Godzilla.
it. I absolutely want.
I'm not familiar with Godzilla's Revenge. That's
Look
not
at
what I've
look
seen.
There's like a little baby on there. It's like it's like Genzuki or something on
Is
there.
that the Godzilla Jr.?
I love it.
I think it is. It has to be.
I love almost every single one.
I mean, I've seen a few. I've seen like Mothra and
I don't own them all, but I would.
Yeah.
If I came across them.
Right.
Absolutely.
But
I watch a lot of them
I saw that
streaming.
video. I was like, that's Jim.
I have some in my digital library.
Yeah. I watched
Not a lot of the old ones, but in old school collecting mode, I would pick up every Godzilla I saw.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I love freaking.
So you don't have that, right?
No,
Okay,
dude. I don't have any of them. You don't see them. You don't see that.
Well,
yeah,
as soon as I saw that, I
Godzilla's
was like,
son.
That's Jim right there.
Godzilla's son Minya.
I look at them.
Oh, is that? Oh, so it is his son.
I
It's his
definitely
kid.
look
It's
at
his
these
kid.
here.
It's his
Godzilla's
There's
training
several.
Minya to defend himself.
There's
against the
all of
giant
them.
beast.
There's all the Godzilla movies released like that,
Yeah.
and they're not expensive.
Yeah, I like
I
several
love
of those. Rodan, Mothra, some of the other ones. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Good job.
It's pretty cool. As soon as I pulled the box, I was like, I'm getting this,
They're
buddy.
just fun.
Yeah.
This
They're
is
just
a
fun movies.
this is a
I'm a
VHS
Godzilla dork.
Roundtable tape right here.
I'm a Godzilla dork.
Yeah, the old 50s and 60s ones, I like. They're fun. They
Yeah,
are.
totally.
I don't even think Corey Smith likes Godzilla.
I mean, I don't have any in my collection.
Corey,
but I watched a bunch as a
Hodges
kid.
doesn't like Godzilla.
I watched them a bunch as a kid.
I'm
yeah.
fine with Godzilla. It's not my favorite. My kids love Godzilla. They love all those movies. They
I
love
mean, they're
it.
just
But yes, I'm not.
super
I'm
cheesy. Yeah,
I'm not saying I don't dislike it. I'm just not a fan of it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my I don't know. My guilty pleasure. That's my. Is that the kind of monster movies I like? I do.
It's obviously it is.
Yeah, I love.
We love
Jurassic
horror
Parks
movies.
and-
Yeah, definitely.
You love Godzilla movies.
I like big monsters destroying city type of crap.
I really love the Planet of the Apes movies, the original.
I can handle them.
Planet of the Apes,
Yeah.
Beneath the Planet
You
of the
like
Apes,
Marky
Conquest.
Mark?
I don't
Haven't
love
seen
them,
any of
but
Conquest.
I like
of
the
Planet
new
of the
ones.
Apes.
Honestly,
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the new ones.
I kind of like the new one.
But yeah, I'm a big fan. I mean, as bad as they're so bad.
Well, there was a one Marky Mark one, but then they rebooted him again.
Which I haven't seen. I haven't seen anything post
Those are-
the
yeah.
70s.
Those are
yeah.
super old.
But yeah, those early ones,
Planet of
the
Apes,
5 or
man.
4 or 5 or whatever they did in the early run there, yeah, I can
Those
get
are
into those. They're
wild.
so cheesy, but yeah, I can get into them. They're fun.
Can you really?
Yeah, just so I mean, it's no different.
I think it's different.
no different than a monster. I mean, like it's just.
I mean, kinda.
They're goofy. They're. I don't know.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Why
Everybody's
not?
got their likes. I mean,
When those were made, were those meant to be goofy or were they meant to be serious?
the first one definitely I don't think was meant to be goofy.
I mean, like
at all.
Charlton Heston.
Yeah, the first
Charlton
one was
Heston.
68. Yeah, that one I think was meant to be like a serious sci-fi sort of movie, and then it became such a pop culture sort of hit that. And the other ones aren't necessarily comedies either. I mean, they're not like Naked Guns of horror movies, but they definitely got goofier as far as the storylines and the acting. I mean, just in by the 4th or 5th movie, they were just throwing anything they could together. Let's make another one. Like
Is that because the first one did so well?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was huge at the time for sci-fi. And then like at one point they send a couple of the apes back to like modern times, and it's just they were just throwing any storyline together that they could and go, we need another apes movie. I mean, they did an apes cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon that lasted like half a season. I mean, they had Planet of the Apes lunchboxes and toys and just the whole deal.
It was a big deal. Mega.
So yeah, it was
Absolutely.
big, for a second. So yeah, they were just pumping out those terrible sequels. But as kid me in the '80s, that would go to the video store and rent those. Man, I just loved them because they are just so stupid. There's no real plot line that you have to really follow along with.
Yeah. They never grabbed me.
Yeah.
But I don't mind them.
Yeah.
I appreciate them.
But I never cared enough to watch the remakes. That came out.
Sure. They're okay. They're fine. The Marky Mark one is.
Those are pretty good. Like
the one, yeah, the later
they're
one.
graphic
The Marky Mark
and they
one is
look
kinda-
great, and
Yeah.
there's good story. And who doesn't like a good talking ape
I like
with violent intent against the human race?
Caesar is who's the main.
Yeah.
Caesar, yeah.
Gorilla.
Yeah.
I mean, they're entertaining.
I think it is too. I do like them.
I wouldn't buy them.
Right.
I don't
They're
need
not
to,
cheesy
I don't
like
need
those
to own them.
ones.
Yeah.
But they're worth a watch.
Yeah, for sure.
What about
For eye candy.
What about
sure.
Congo?
Man,
With
I've thought about that recently because I've
Bruce
seen
Campbell
it.
was in that for a shirts.
Watching.
He was the first one killed. As soon as they get to Africa, he gets killed. Yeah.
I would
I
watch
don't
it.
remember that.
I'd watch it again. Watching some of these
Yeah,
old
I
VHS.
rewatched it.
I came across the preview and
I rewatched it,
and I was like,
maybe
I'd
4 or
watch
5 years ago, and I laughed. It was funny. I mean, it
'Cause there's
wasn't, it wasn't meant to be
it.
funny,
It turns
but I
into
laughed.
several like apes at the end. Or
Yeah, there's a
something,
whole like group,
colony
troop,
or something,
whatever
like
they call
troop,
them. I guess
yeah.
a troop would be. Yeah,
I'd watch that again just
of
to,
like mutated.
yeah, because I don't
advanced
remember
apes.
it all.
Yeah,
but I like that shit.
yeah, I like
I'd
adventure
watch it.
movies. I love those sort of like cheesy adventure
Do you
movies too.
remember
Yeah.
Congo, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it like basically a King Kong type of thing? Like
No,
big
there's
monkey?
these scientists take this super smart monkey, sort of like Lucy, that a monkey that can like do sign language and is super intelligent,
Oh, okay.
and they take it back to this wherever it's from in the Congo. And there's this something about, I don't remember the exact plot because
So it's not a giant monkey.
No, there's a troop of
okay.
there's a troop
Okay.
of gorillas
Okay.
or whatever, gorillas
Okay.
that are kind of advanced, have a super
Okay.
intelligence and super strength and so these scientists get trapped by this crazy troop or monkey army, ape army. They have to fight their way out of the jungle, sort of thing.
No, I don't. I remember when.
No giant monkey. All regular sized monkeys, but extra strong and extra smart.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's cheesy, yeah. I mean, it's
Okay.
I'd watch it again. I wouldn't expect much, but I would be interested just because I don't remember it. And it seems like a good. It would fit the October
monkey
theme
movies.
almost. Like that fits in there, right? Like
There's been a lot of monkey movies out there over
monster
the years.
movies and
Yeah, I mean, it
weird
would sort of be the
sci-fi.
same idea.
Anything with a monstrous thing.
Yeah, it would fit that sort of same idea. Of just
Killer monkeys,
creatures.
man. That's that's horror.
Oh, yeah, there's been several killer monkey movies over the years. Yeah.
The latest one is not killer, but it's like with the Rock movie.
Rampage.
Rampage.
I kind of like that. That's more like a Godzilla.
My
type
boys
of-
love that movie, man.
Yeah,
They
big
love
big
that movie.
creature
Yeah.
that
Based
can
on
borders
Alien
on good and bad.
George Romero
and
directed
shit
a
like that.
killer monkey movie called Monkey Shines about
I kind of remember that.
about
Yeah.
a science, like one of those monkeys that's being sort of like experimental monkey or whatever, and it goes crazy and kills people. I guess I don't remember the gist of it. It was one of those that stuck with me. But yeah,
Well, what about the King Kongs? What do you guys think about new King Kongs?
never saw them.
You haven't? Okay.
No, never. With the one with Jack.
We talked about this stuff. I know. Corey knows I'm a Godzilla dork, and I know that Corey Smith doesn't care that much about it, and I get it.
Well, I don't care about modern movies as much. It's not so much the monsters.
Yeah, maybe period. Yeah.
Because I mean, like
that's okay.
Because I mean, I've seen stuff like Van Helsing, but like I don't know, the King Kongs just never really. They always just kind of looked cheesy with the CGI and stuff from the previews and everything, and so I just never.
Oh, I think they're entertaining. So. And it doesn't hurt that I have a 9-year-old who freaking just loves.
Yeah, and that's different, right?
That new sci-fi, and we go to anything that we can. That helps a lot. I like what he likes a lot too. Is that weird? You get that sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Like you like what your kids like sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes
It just kind of grows on you because your kid absolutely loves it. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Of course. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
Let's take a break because we're always going to cut this in a.
Yeah,
few
let's take a break
parts.
right now. All right.
Well, we talk a lot and it's hard to upload
Sure.
an hour, so we're going to do it in 30
I think it's
minute
a great.
intervals.
I think it's a
anyway.
good idea.
Let's take a little break and
we'll take a break.
we'll come back.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
We'll be right
Take
after
a
these
break.
messages. We'll be right back.
Thanks for watching Murfreesboro Media. Corey Hodges, Jim Peterson, and Ace Mafia, and we'll be back, and we got some more stuff to show you, and more VHS, collectible, eBay / everything.
Later.
All right, we'll be right back.
All collectibles. We'll be back.